Welcome to Chilling Chatter. Let's dive into tonight's story, one that will make you question reality itself. When my great-grandparents built this house in the 60s, they never could have imagined it would one day become a place of pure horror. We've lived here ever since my great-grandmother passed away in 2019. Me, my mom, my stepdad, my sister, and my stepbrother every other weekend. It was just an old family home. Until the voices started. At first it was harmless, just my mom calling my name, except when I got to her. She'd insist she never said anything. I chalked it up to mishearing. Maybe the TV, maybe my imagination. But then she started hearing me too. The first time, I wasn't even home. I had spent the night at a friend's house, and my mom was out with my sister at a competition. When my stepdad pulled into the driveway, my mom called to let me know they were bringing back food. As she unlocked the door, she swears she heard my voice, a clear, casual command. "Back up, guys." The dogs reacted too, tails wagging, nails clicking on the hardwood. But when she stepped inside, I wasn't there. I wasn't anywhere. She checked my room, empty. She called my phone. My friend answered and confirmed I was still at her house. My stepdad, standing just behind her, paled. I heard it too, he muttered. That night my mom told me about it, her voice forced tight. We both laughed nervously, pretending it wasn't terrifying, pretending that the idea of something mimicking my voice wasn't making our skin crawl. And then it got worse. A few nights ago, my mom got up to use the bathroom around 2 a.m. As she sat there in the dim glow of the nightlight, she heard me. I was singing. She heard my bare feet padding closer, my voice lifting into a casual melody, something familiar, something I would sing without thinking. "I'll be out in a minute," she called. Silence. When she stepped out, she expected to see me waiting by the door. Instead, the hallway was empty. The house was still. Too still, a wrong kind of still. She peeked into my room. I was dead asleep. She shook me awake, her voice frantic. "Were you just singing?" I blinked at her, groggy, confused. "No, I've been asleep," her face drained of color. The thing is, it wasn't just her. My sister hears it too. She tells me all the time that my voice calls to her from the hallway, from the other side of her door, but I never called her. And then it did something I'll never forget. I was lying in bed, scrolling through my phone, when I heard footsteps, soft, slow, deliberate. Then my own voice called out to my mom. "Hey Mom, can you come here for a second?" My heart stopped. I hadn't said a word. From her bedroom, I heard my mom hesitate. "What do you need?" Silence. Then, in my voice, the thing answered. "Come here." I shot up in bed, my skin crawling. My door was slightly open, and through the crack, I saw movement. A shadow, tall, thin, unnatural, standing just outside my door. The dim glow of the hallway light stretched its twisted silhouette across my floor. Then it spoke again. But this time, it didn't just sound like me. It was me. The tone, the cadence, the inflections. "Mom," it whispered, dragging the word out too long. She didn't answer. I could hear her breathing, shaky, uncertain. I wanted to move. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. It was like my body was frozen, my pulse hammering against my skull. I knew, deep down, if I opened that door, I wouldn't see myself. I would see it, the thing that had been practicing, the thing that had been learning. Then the whispering stopped, and the house fell into a thick, suffocating silence. The next morning, my mom refused to talk about it. My sister wouldn't either, but we all knew the thing in our house wasn't just mimicking me anymore. It was getting ready to replace me, and I don't think it wants to stop at just one of us. If you made it this far, congratulations, you survived this story. But what about the next? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a terrifying tale from Chilling Chatter. Until next time, stay safe, or at least stay yourself.